My name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain. These are the bastards. Ever heard of us? We like to say we're a big fan of your work, killing Nazis. But your status as a Nazi killer is still amateur. We all come here to see if you want to go pro.
A couple of things. Well, first of all, you know, I'm German. I was born in Germany, so you can imagine that I get offered a World War II movie about once a week, which I've always turned down just because I didn't want to be defined by that obvious character. And then this script came along, and Inglourious Basterds is sort of not your typical World War II film. You know, we're not true to history, and my character in specific, Bridget von Hammersmark, is this incredibly glamorous movie star, yet she's also a spy for the British. So there was a really fun element in my character, and I love the idea that I, through Bridget, might have helped to bring down the Third Reich. It was pretty gross, actually. I'd never been shot at in a film, you know, and it's kind of, obviously you don't feel the pain, so it's actually quite strange to imagine what that must have felt like, you know, and it's kind of funny because the blood in like the movie blood is very sticky, so I think after take 10 or so, his finger actually got stuck in the wound and he couldn't get it out. It was like, it was pretty gross.
There's something you don't know.
Which is?
Hitler is attending the premiere.
My character's a little bit larger than life. Quentin was very inspired by a lot of movie stars of that era, and I must have seen 20 or 25 films about women that inspired him. So she's a little bit too loud always, you know, and it's really fun to play that obvious part of the movie star. But what really attracted me to the character was, you know, she's a double agent, so there's a whole part of her that is very mysterious, and yet she's very vulnerable because she's not 007. She's actually more of a Mata Hari kind of character. It depends. Each movie is different. You know, I think for this one, it'll be a little more flirty or sexy than if you dress for a premiere that's for Troy, for example. So I don't know, each movie has a different mood. Well, not really regretted, but I've definitely had a moment where I was like, what was I thinking? But I remember at the time it felt like it was great. There was, I think, the first time I went to the Golden Globes, and I'm really good friends with the girls from Marquesa, and they made this dress for me that I thought was just great, but it looked like genie in a bottle. You know, it was like cut out and gold. Like it was totally wrong for the occasion, but I thought it was great, and everybody else, my friends, they all thought it was great. But then, you know, the next day, I was like, I looked at the pictures, and it was a little, maybe not. You know, while everybody's in the fishtail gowns, I was in a genie outfit. Chanel.